Welcome to all. I'm Dr. Asha Kadam from Department of Botany, Dada Patil Mahavidyalaya, Karjat. Today we learn about the next plant constituent, or we say that plant cell cytoplasmic constituent, that is the Golgi apparatus. So today we learn about the morphology of Golgi apparatus, ultrastructure of Golgi apparatus, chemical composition and the functions of Golgi apparatus. First, we learn how these Golgi apparatus is discovered. The Golgi apparatus is first time noticeable with both the light and the electron microscope, and it also called as the Golgi complex because of there is the different elements like the vesicles, tubules and the cisternae. They are all together and they forming the complex, and that's why these Golgi apparatus is also called as the Golgi complex. Golgi complex was discovered by an Italian physician and Nobel laureate, that is the Camillo Golgi. In 1898, during an investigation of the nervous system, means the first time in 1898, Camillo Golgi were discovered the Golgi apparatus or the Golgi complex in the nervous system. In electron microscope, the structure described by first time Dalton and the Felix in 1954, means first time in 1898 Golgi apparatus was discovered by Camillo Golgi, and the electron microscope structure was described by Dalton and Felix in 1954. So these Golgi apparatus also having the different names. Due to their high lipid content, these Golgi apparatus were called as lipochondria. Due to high content of the lipid, these Golgi apparatus were called as lipochondria. Since originally these were known to be networks, they were also called as the dictyosome, means due to presence of high content of the lipid, these Golgi apparatus is called as the lipochondria, and their appearance is the network-like, and that's why here also called as the dictyosome. Dictyos is the Greek word. Dictyos means the net, and here these Golgi complex or the Golgi apparatus, they having a net-like appearance, and hence these Golgi apparatus also having the another name, that is dictyosome. Also known as Golgi complex, Golgi zome. Zome means body. Golgi bodies, Golgi materials and the Golgi membrane, means these Golgi apparatus having a different name, that is the lipochondria. Lipochondria, their network-like appearance, that's why dictyosome. Then Golgi complex, due to network or due to the network or the complex of the another elements like the cisternae, vesicles and the tubules. Golgi zomes, Golgi bodies and also the Golgi membrane. Golgi apparatus of the plant or lower invertebrate, it usually referred as the Golgi body or dictyosome. But in the plants or in the invertebrate, lower invertebrate, these bodies called as the Golgi body or the dictyosome. So, means in the plant, these Golgi apparatus having the name, that is the dictyosome. So, there are the different names of the Golgi bodies or the Golgi apparatus. due to high content of the lipid called as the lipochondria. Due to appearance of the net like, that's why called as the dictyosome. Zoma means body. They are having a also named Golgi zome. Golgi complex, due to formation of a different elements all together they forming the complex, and that's why here called as the Golgi complex. Having a boundary membrane organelle, and that's why called as the Golgi membrane. In the plants, these Golgi apparatus is called as the Golgi body or also the dictyosome. Means mostly in the plants, the Golgi apparatus having the name that is the dictyosome. So, where these Golgi apparatus is occur, means occurrence of the Golgi apparatus. So, Golgi apparatus occurs in all cells except the prokaryotic cell, that is the mycoplasma, bacteria and the blue-green algae. Means these Golgi apparatus is present or occurs in all the cells, but there are some exceptional cases in the prokaryote and the eukaryote. That is, in the prokaryotic cell, in the mycoplasma, bacteria and the blue-green algae, these Golgi apparatus is absent. And also in some eukaryotic cells, that is the some fungal organism, sperm cells of the bryophyta, macrosperms or red blood cells of the animals, these Golgi apparatus is completely absent. Means these Golgi apparatus occurs in all the cells, but there are some exceptional cases in the prokaryotic as well as eukaryotic cells. So in the prokaryotic, the exceptional cells are the mycoplasma, bacteria and the blue-green algae. Means in the mycoplasma, bacteria and blue-green algae, these Golgi apparatus is totally absent. Also, in the eukaryotic cell, in some certain types of a fungi, sperm cells of the bryophyta, macrosperm cells and the red blood cells of the animals, these Golgi apparatus is absent. Instead of all these cells, in remaining cells, Golgi apparatus is present. One animal cells usually contains a single Golgi apparatus, but the number they vary from cell to cell and from animal to animal also. Generally, in one cell there is the one Golgi apparatus is present, but it may be vary from cell to cell or the animal to animal. For example, when we take the example of a nerve cells or the liver cells and the oocytes, in these cells they having the multiple number of a Golgi apparatus. Means in the nerve cells, liver cells and the oocytes, the number of Golgi apparatus are present, means multiple number of the Golgi apparatus are there. Also, in a single algal cell, they contains approximately 25,000 number of a Golgi apparatus. Means in the animals, generally in one cell only one apparatus, Golgi apparatus is present, but when we taking the example of a algal organism, that time in a single algal cell, there are presence of approximately 25,000 Golgi apparatus. Some exceptional cases in the animal cells, that is the oocytes, nerve cells and the liver cells, they are also the number is multiple. Means multiple number of Golgi apparatus are present in the liver cells, then nerve cells and the oocytes or oocytes. So when we learn the external appearance, that is the morphology of Golgi apparatus, that time first we learn about how these Golgi apparatus are look like. So here this is the diagram of a Golgi apparatus in which there are the flat cisternae are present. Flat sac-like structures are present which are unbranched, and these are flat sac-like unbranched structure called as the cisternae. There are the spherical or the oval shaped structures present that we call as the vesicles. That is called as the vesicles. In between these cisternae there is some space, and that we call as the lumen, or also called as the intermembrane space. So these having the tubules also. The tubules are unbranched, or sometimes they are branched. Cisternae are unbranched, but tubules are branched sometimes. Okay. So vesicles are oval or spherical. These Golgi apparatus having the cis face and the trans face, and their mechanism of the carrying function is different. So these are the, from the cis face there is the incoming transport of the vesicles. Here also incoming transport of a vesicles. These are the newly formed vesicles, and at the transface there are outgoing transport of the vesicles. So this is the diagram of a Golgi apparatus which showing the appearance of these Golgi apparatus, which having a flattened sac-like structures that we call as the cisternae. There is the spherical oval structures that we call as the vesicles. These having the lumen of Golgi apparatus, having the two face, that is the cis face where the transport vesicles are incoming, and from these trans face there is the outgoing of the transport vesicles. So these Golgi apparatus is morphologically very similar in the plant and the animal cells. Means the external appearance of these Golgi apparatus is much more similar to the plant and the animal cells. Its shape and the form they always varies from cell to cell. This apparatus appears as a complex array of interconnecting the tubules, vesicles and the cisternae. Means when we learn the morphology of Golgi apparatus, that time we say that this Golgi apparatus is morphologically very similar in both plant cells also and animal cell also. Its shape and form they vary from cell to cell. It appears as a complex array of interconnecting the tubules, vesicles and the cisternae. So first we learn the cisternae, or sometimes these cisternae is also called as the flattened sac. These are the simplest unit of Golgi apparatus. Means simplest unit of Golgi apparatus is called as the cisternae. This is a membrane-bound space in which various materials and the secretions may occur. Means in the cisternae or through these cisternae there is the various materials they are occur, and also they secrete some compounds. Numerous cisternae are associated and appear in a stalk-like manner. The group of cisternae that always called as the dictyosome, and we know that in the plant cells in a single cell there are numerous or number of the cisternae are present, and that's why there are the group of the cisternae, and this group of cisternae is called as the dictyosome. And also this group of dictyosome they make up the cells of a Golgi apparatus. So these cisternae are nothing but the simplest unit of a Golgi apparatus, which is a membranous bound space in which various materials and secretions they may occur. Numerous cisternae they are associated with each other and appear in a stack-like manner. They are parallelly arranged to each other and their appearance is a stack-like manner. The group of cisternae is called as the dictyosome, and this group of dictyosome they make up the cells of Golgi apparatus. So, next one is the tubules, a complex array of associated vesicles and tubules which having 30 to 50 nanometer in diameter and surround the chiktiozoom. Then vesicles. Here the vesicles having the three types, that is the transitional vesicle, secretory vesicle and the clathrin coated vesicles. So in the transitional vesicles there is the formation of a belt, means it's formed as a belt from the transitional endoplasmic reticulum to the Golgi apparatus. Secretory vesicles, they occurs between the Golgi apparatus and the plasma membrane, while as the clathrin coated vesicles play a role in the intracellular traffic of membranes and the secretory products. So, there are the three types of the vesicles, that is the transitional vesicles which forms as a belt from the transitional endoplasmic reticulum to the Golgi apparatus. Secretory vesicles occurs between the Golgi bodies or Golgi apparatus and the plasma membrane, while as clathrin coated vesicles plays role in intracellular traffic of membranes and the secretory products. So, these are diagrams showing that here are the tubules. These are the flattened sac-like structures which are parallelly arranged stack-like manner. There are the cisternae. On that also there are tiny particles are present that we called as the ribosomes. Here the smaller tubule-like vesicles are present that called as this smaller circular, or we say the spherical or oval shaped body that we call as the vesicles. The cisternae have the trans and the cis phase. In the trans phase there is the incoming vesicles, while as in the trans phase there are outgoing vesicles. Here some secretion of the vesicles are carried out. These are the nuclear part of the plant cells which having the nuclear envelope, and on that is the nuclear pore. And we know that the hypothesis regarding the origin of hypothesis, they say that or state that these Golgi apparatus that may be originated from these nuclear part of the cell. So, when we learn about the biological properties of Golgi apparatus, that time we know that they having the glycosyl transferase and the thymine pyrophosphatase enzymes which are localized in the cisternae. Means in the cisternae there are presence of the glycosyl transferase and the thymine pyrophosphatase enzymes. These transferase enzymes are present in the membrane of Golgi apparatus. Then acid phosphatase. These acid phosphatase enzymes, they are present in the region of GERL. Then Golgi apparatus of the animal cells, they contains the different enzymes, that is the oxidoreductase, phospholipases, kinases, glycosyl transferases and also the glucotransferases. These are the some enzymes which are present in the Golgi apparatus of animal cells. Some enzymes are present at the region of the Golgi apparatus, that is the acid phosphatase, and there are some enzymes which are located in the cisternae, that is the glycosyl transferase and the thymine pyrophosphatase. So, how this Golgi apparatus is originated? Regarding the origin of Golgi apparatus, there are different hypotheses are regretted, or we say that different hypotheses are concrete, but the most and the acceptable hypothesis is this Golgi apparatus is originated through the de novo. De novo means newly formed individual stacks of cisternae that may arise from pre-existing stacks by division or the fragmentation process. Means the hypothesis regarding the origin of Golgi apparatus, that is the de novo. These hypotheses state that individual stacks of cisternae, they may arise from the pre-existing stacks by the division and the fragmentation process. Some membrane of Golgi apparatus also originates from the membrane of smooth endoplasmic reticulum, and the cells of dormant cells of the higher plants, they generally lack the Golgi apparatus. Means when we learn the origin of Golgi apparatus, that time the most concrete hypothesis regarding this, that is the Golgi apparatus originated by the process of de novo, means newly formed. The individual stacks of cisternae, they may arise from the pre-existing stacks by the process of division and the fragmentation. Some membrane of the Golgi apparatus, they originated from the membrane of smooth endoplasmic reticulum, and cells of dormant seeds of the higher plant, they are, in that sense, there is the absence of a Golgi apparatus. Means the cells of dormant seeds of the higher plants, in that there is totally Golgi apparatus is absent. Next is the functions of Golgi apparatus. We know that we learn the morphology, in that there are the different elements of the Golgi apparatus are present, that is the vesicles, cisternae and the tubules. So here the Golgi vesicles, they are often referred to as traffic pulleys. Why these Golgi vesicles called as the traffic pulleys of the cell? Because of they play a important role in sorting many of the cells, that is the proteins and the membrane constituent, and also in directing them to their proper destinations. And that's why here they called as the traffic pulleys of the cells. Golgi vesicles is referred as the traffic pulleys of the cells because of they play a key role or important role in the sorting of many of the cells protein and the membrane constituent, and also they are directing them to their proper destinations. So it acts as a way station or a assembly area for the storage, processing and the packaging of various cellular secretions. These Golgi apparatus acts as a way station or an assembly area for the storage, processing and packaging of various cellular secretions. It also packages the material which is synthesized by the cell, and they dispatch them either to the intracellular or the extracellular target, such as the zymogenes. Means these Golgi vesicles are referred as the traffic pulleys because they act like the duty of traffic police. Means they play an important role in the sorting of many of the cells membrane proteins or cells proteins and the membrane constituents, and also these proteins and the membrane constituents, they directing them into their proper destinations. And that's why here Golgi vesicles are called as the traffic pulleys. It acts as a way station or an assembly area for the storage, processing and packaging for various cellular secretions. It also packages the material we synthesized by the cells and dispatch them either to the intracellular or the extracellular target. For example, zymogenes. So, there are different Golgi enzymes are present in this Golgi apparatus which acts some signal or the tag. And these signals or the tag, like the carbohydrates or the phosphate residues to certain proteins to direct them to their proper destination. Means the enzymes which are present in the Golgi apparatus, they add the signal or the tag, such as the carbohydrate or the phosphate residues to certain proteins to direct them to their proper destination. Hence, it also called as it function as a post office. Means here they also work as the post office, where the proteins and the lipids are taken, label them and transported to their location within the body. And that's why here these Golgi enzymes which add the signals or the tag, the molecules, they are labeled. These Golgi apparatus through the Golgi enzymes, they are labeled them and transported to their locations within the body, and that's why these enzymes also act as a post office. So when these Golgi enzymes, they are taken some proteins and the lipids, they always label them and they transport it to other locations within the body, so they acts like the post office, and that's why it also referred, like the traffic police, it also referred as the post office. In the plants, Golgi apparatus is mainly involved in the process of secretion of materials of the cell walls, that is the lipids, glycoproteins, cellulose and the hemicellulose, also the lignin. Means in the plants, mostly the Golgi apparatus involved in the process of secretion of the materials of the cell wall. For example, lipids, glycoprotein, cellulose, hemicellulose and the lignin content. So, in animals, the Golgi apparatus is involved in the packaging and exocytosis of the mucus, that is glycoprotein, then lactoprotein, secretion by the mammary glands, secretion of some collagen and formation of a melanin and the other pigment. So, in the animals, this Golgi apparatus is involved in the packaging and the exocytosis of the mucus, that is glycoprotein, lactoprotein secretion by the mammary glands, secretion of a collagen and the formation of a melanin and the other pigment. This Golgi apparatus also involved in the formation of cellular organelles like the plasma membrane, lysosome, acrosome of spermatozoa and also some granules of a oocytes. Means these Golgi apparatus involved in the formation of a cellular organelles like the plasma membrane, lysosomes, acrosomes of spermatozoa and some granules of oocytes. So these are some references regarding the Golgi apparatus or also the other cell constituents which in the paper second, that is the cell biology. So today we learn about the morphology of Golgi apparatus, in which we learn that the Golgi apparatus having the elements like the cisternae, vesicles and tubules. In the functions, we learn about or enlisted the different functions, that is the Golgi apparatus, they play an important role in the packaging and secretion of the material. They act like the traffic police or the post office. So these are some functions and the functions of the Golgi apparatus. There are different enzymes through which these Golgi apparatus play an important role in the cell. Thank you.